Election published, June 23, 2020 at 12:04 p.m. ET. Tuesday contests a test of progressive strength. Jamal Bowman is challenging Representative Eliot Engel, chairman of the House Foreign Affairs Committee, in a closely watched primary on Tuesday. Getty Images voters are casting their ballots in primaries Tuesday that will be a test of Democratic progressive strength, in the latest contests to be held with expanded mail-in voting thanks to the coronavirus pandemic. In New York, House Foreign Affairs Committee Chairman Eliot Engel is facing a challenge from Jamal Bowman, who founded a Bronx-based middle school and has won endorsement from liberal firebrand Representative Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. Bowman, who is black, is 29 years younger than Engel, who is white and has served 16 terms in the House. Also in New York, Ocasio-Cortez is herself being challenged by former CNBC journalist Michelle Caruso Cabrera, a moderate Democrat backed by the U.S. Chamber of Commerce. A May poll by Ocasio-Cortez's campaign showed her easily defeating Caruso Cabrera, but, as Axios reported, Ocasio-Cortez poured nearly $400,000 into ads in the week before the primary, a possible sign of nervousness about the challenge. Also read, Democrats' chances of Senate takeover rise, and that could affect health care, energy and financial services. Analysts say Kentuckians will choose between a progressive state senator, Charles Booker, and Amy McGrath, a former fighter pilot, in the race to take on Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell. Booker, who is black, has been endorsed by liberal stalwarts like Sens. Bernie Sanders and Elizabeth Warren, and has raised his profile during anti-racist protests following the killing of George Floyd by a white police officer in Minneapolis. Victories by progressives on Tuesday night would have a ripple effect through the presidential election, wrote Greg Valliere, chief U.S. policy strategist at AGF Investments, in a note. If Engel is ousted, it would be seen as a victory for Ocasio-Cortez, who won in a similar primary upset 2 years ago. And it would send a message to presumptive Democratic presidential nominee Joe Biden that he has to keep his promise to support the progressive agenda, Valliere said. Now read, Biden taps progressive committee leaders in unity effort with Sanders, including Ocasio-Cortez on climate. President Donald Trump, meanwhile, could use victories by liberal candidates to attack Biden by tying him to a left-wing agenda, Valliere writes. Results of Tuesday's contests may be delayed, with absentee ballots continuing to arrive. In Kentucky, for example, the Franklin County clerk has said that there are still thousands of mail-in ballots remaining to be counted, and he does not want to release results until all votes are counted, according to the State Journal newspaper. Other primaries Tuesday include a challenge to Kentucky GOP Rep.